fired up. Oh, I am fired up and I am ready to go. It is good to see so many women in the House. You can feel that women power. And then nobody is more powerful than the two women behind me. You know, I was talking to some folks behind stage, and I said, there are two people that if I'm in a foxhole, if I'm in a fight, I want them to have my back. These are the folks that you send out when you really need somebody to just take on those Republicans. They also happen to be two of the best legislators in the United States Congress. Please give it up for Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri and your own Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. And speaking of powerful women, how about the president of the University of Miami, Donna Shalala? Just a couple of more acknowledgments I want to make. Oops. Annette Taddeo, who is a congressional candidate for District 18. Joe Garcia, congressional candidate, District 25. Raul Martinez, congressional candidate, District 21. We've got to get them in office so they can start working with Debbie and Claire and me to start moving this country forward. So make sure you're supporting your congressional candidates. And finally, I want to thank all the Women for Obama here in South Florida. Thank you. Now, I love you back. Thank you. All right, here in Florida, less than 2 months before Election Day, I know you've all been hearing a lot about politics. And we all know how important women will be in determining the outcome of this election. But as I stand here with all of you, I know that this isn't just about politics for me. This is personal. Because I come here today, not just as a candidate for president, I come here as a son and a grandson, as a husband and a father, who's seen firsthand throughout my life the challenges so many women face every day in this country. You know, growing up, I saw my mother struggle to put herself through school while working, while raising me and my sister on her own. She once had to turn to food stamps to make sure we had enough to eat, but thanks to student loans and scholarships, she was able to get her PhD. She was able to make sure we went to the best possible schools in the world. I think women like her who work hard and pour everything they've got into their kids should be able to pay their bills and get ahead. And that's why I'm running for president of the United States, because I think about my mother. helped raise me. She had worked on a bomber assembly line during World War II while my grandfather was away. She's raising her baby at the same time. But she never was able to go to college, even though she was probably the smartest person I knew. And so she went to work as a secretary in the Secretariat Pool. And over the years, she was able to work her way to middle management at a bank. And she was the financial rock of our family, but during all those years, even though she never complained, I saw her hit a glass ceiling. As men, no more qualified than she was, and sometimes less, were moved up the corporate ladder ahead of her. So I think women like her should be paid fairly and have the same chances to succeed as everyone else. And that's why I'm running for president of the United States of America, because I'm thinking about my grandmother. I see my wife, Michelle. Who is like, that Shaka Khan song, I'm Every Woman. She has got everything going on. The rock of the Obama family, juggling work and parenting with more skill and grace than anyone I know. And she's had to put up with her knucklehead husband running for president. But I've seen her struggle sometimes. I've seen how it's torn at her. How sometimes when she's with the girls, she's worrying about work. And when she's at work, she's worrying about the girls. And it's a feeling I share every day, especially these days when I'm away so much out on the campaign trail. And I think about the fact that we have so much more than so many other families who